Welcome to those who have joined us all here on a beautiful, clear evening. The conditions contributing to a fantastic atmosphere in the stands. This really is the place to be. And the matchday noise at this place is truly special. The pride, the passion, it adds to a massive sense of occasion. The action has already started. Played towards the other side. Who do you think this turns on, Jim?
Yeah, Henrik Mkhitaryan. He's not the biggest, strongest or quickest, Peter, but what he lacks in physique, he certainly makes up for with a supreme footballing intelligence and great technique. He just seems to be able to see situations develop before anybody else, and he usually tends to pick the right option too.
Yes, he'd be my pick too. It's going to be all about how they get the best out of him. Mkhitaryan, he rises! Mohamed Salah. He's had a fair tumble under that challenge. Norwich are still to register a shot on target. As a matter of fact, a shot of any type. And it's Salah. He's found a way through. And a shot!
Oh, it's die-hard defence and the willingness to put his body on the line. Very impressive.
Is that a foul? Yes, the referee's given it. White. Some good work on the right flank here. It's Salah! He has hit that forcefully.
Yeah, it didn't come off, but you can praise the drive and the application. It was beautifully hit.
Forwards and with intent.
Thuram, well, he was given the time and room initially to hold on to the ball, but eventually he was squeezed that bit harder and the task became too much. I think he's got to be a little quicker in his distribution then and get others into the match.
And he's there to belt it away.
That's positional gold, the utilisation of space.
Climbs up big! Another fruitless header.
Well, there's nothing wrong with the service. They've just been very wasteful in the air.
Makaleli. Well, there's no such thing as a bad time to score, but this would sure be a good time. Now it's Thuram. He's played him through. No messing about, just bludgeoned away. White spots it and intercepts. Oh, good read.
He read that really well and stopped it.
And that's another throw. And that is going to be the final action of the first half. Well, as if we needed reminding, no easy games at this level, and that is proven here. Neither side any further forward from where they were 45 minutes ago, but it is far from lethargic, far from slow, highly engaging, but goalless. Interesting half, just missing goals, so don't be surprised if the second half brings a change to the scoreline at the break, 0-0. And the second half gets underway. Both sides defensively robust up to now. Mohamed Salah. Thuram. De Ligt gets a foot in here. Oh, he's burst through. Shot at goal. And he's done it.
Oh, he's quite the pro. The speed and sharpness in his game gives him an advantageous edge, and he applies it with lethal effect. He's class. Real class.
That really is quite fabulous. All his own doing.
Yeah, and having the thrust to get there is one thing. Having the composure to score is another.
Romario! And kept out by the most elastic of saves.
Well, someone's doing his job properly, Peter, that's for sure. The taker has to look for options because an aerial supply doesn't look promising here.
Absolutely, they're certainly not as big as those trying to stop them. And that interception was most necessary.
That was well played, well stopped.
Played in deep, and he was alert to it. Still chasing the game, trailing by 1. Now it's Mkhitaryan. A real chance if he can get through. Oh, he's been caught. There's the shot! And with the goal at his mercy, a dreadful miss.
All he'll be thinking is, please, ground, swallow me up.
Well, there is some activity down on the touchline. It seems there's going to be a change. Poorly directed kick from the keeper. He's given it away.
Such good technique.
And here's Thuram. Big chance! No mistake! 2 to the good! They have breathing space! Well, it's taken a big deflection, but boy, he will want that one. Things starting to look very comfortable.
Yeah, and you have to say that the contrast of moods are very visible now. They really fancy themselves to go and wrap things up.
Asllani. Acerbi. Bisek. Out to the right. Damian. That's gone for a throw-in. Martinez. Mbappe. Played into space out wide. He's got away. And here's Romario. And Romario! And it's in!
Well, we've seen the hunger to win it back and the focus to make it count. A very tasty combination.
We have got ourselves a game here.
Well, they've given themselves a chance here, but now it's a case of getting the balance right between attack and defence, and that's not easy.
Oh, it's inches away from being a really good ball.
They may end up with some regret with this tactic, but you have to admire their commitment to goals.
And that was very necessary. And it's Çalhanoğlu.
I think it's time for them to concentrate on closing this one out.
That is a jarring tackle, but apparently nothing wrong with it. Now it's Thuram. And he's taking no chances there. Messi. Now it's Romario. Neymar. Crunching tackle. Arnautovic. Asllani. Çalhanoğlu. So that's it. It is all over. Norwich were involved in a great game here, unpredictable in so many ways, but in the end they fell just short. Effort unrewarded. Your final thoughts, Jim?
Well, they were posed with problems in wide areas and they couldn't find a solution to those wide defensive positions. Shocking, really.
And all that remains for me is to thank Jim Beglin. That's it from us tonight. A very good evening to one and all.